Murder in the case. They suing me for a child. Childless is not my own. Murder in the case. They suing me for a child. Childless is not my own.
Thank you for writing me all these letters. Thank you for your viewing audience. I hope you continue to write. And don't you stop writing. Because if you have any problem, still write me. And if you don't have any problem, still write me. I said I speak about herbs, root, and their magical power. For those of you who do not believe in such practice, I will be exercising my right that have been given to me by the enemies. So bear it in mind that you also have that right. I said I speak about the Bible on the black men of the Western world because they're caught up so much. They don't know if they're going or coming. Our people are dying for hunger. Our people don't know how to use herbs to get rid of the cause of their problem. On the black man is sitting back unconcerned. And why are they sitting back unconcerned? Because they are waiting upon the man you call Jesus. Yes, they are waiting upon someone that they call Jesus. And guess what? Who is this Jesus? There is nobody born named Jesus. So how do they use the name Jesus for someone that never have been born? Huh? This is what my black people base their mind upon. Some Jesus that never been born. And the book you call the Bible. And if you really follow the story of the book, they will give you another name. So one man have 25 names. As I said, the book of the Bible are so symbolic that the black people should not be basing their mind upon the book. We should be thinking of how to use these medical herbs and thinking of taking the land from the white men to plant grains so we can have food for our people. I would like to know what is wrong with what I'm saying to the black men. We need to have food. We need to have food, and we need to start taking care of our people. We can't be walking down the street seeing the brothers sick on the street. Don't take them off the street. We need to start doing that. I am challenging the preachers, the ministers, the clergymen, to start taking care of our people. Start telling them what is right from what is wrong. There's a right and there's a wrong in everything. Who made the right and the wrong? Man made those right and wrong. So what are we going to do if no one is teaching the people what is right from what is wrong? By intaking abundant amount of alcohol, taking in narcotics into your goodie. My countrymen would say the goodie instead of saying bodies. You would say it's goodie. Because that's the only thing you have. Shooting it up with needles. Where black men get all these ideas from? Where do they get these ideas of taking a needle and shooting up stuff into their body? Huh? What is the purpose? If you're trying to seek a great amount of stimulants for sexual stimulants, you can use herbs. You can use herbs for all that sexual stimulant you require. And if you have to use stimulants, you're not a real man in the first place. Stimulants should come from by looking on the woman and seeing the beauty of the woman. See, our physical body is made different from us. Men made tough and rusty. Women made smooth and soft and tender. So by looking on the woman, you should be sexually aroused. Not any stimulants, no alcohol, no drugs, no narcotics. But if the tea preachers start to tell you that, you will understand. But you know why I can't teach you that? Because he's reading this book too much. So in the meantime, our people are dying. Why they're dying? Because there is no one around to teach them anything whatsoever. All these men and women out there that call themselves leaders and preachers, they are just wasting them time because our people are dying slowly. What our people are dying from? Our people are dying from using narcotics. They're dying from the ends of the enemies. They're dying from alcohol. And black men is sitting back unconcerned. They're also dying for starvation. You have black men into the world that is dying from starvation, and there is no black men is trying to help them. Huh? So what are we going to do as a people? We are not trying to lift our people out of starvation, also out of poverty. As I said in Paul's program, if you don't have any food, you are in poverty. And the richest man upon the face of the earth is men that have children and they're born healthy. You have flocks of sheep or goats or cows, and he can plant grains and they multiply abundantly. He's the only rich man. If you think you got $40 million in the bank and you are a rich man, you're just wasting your time. If you think you got 10 synagogues around and large apartments all over the place, you're wasting your time. That's the only rich man that come in existence. By he have children, he sow his seed, and his seed comes healthy. Not one seed, not two, but he have abundance of children, and they all come healthy. Not come deformed, not come with broken bones, but they're born healthy. He's the rich man. And we have black men and black women that is not teaching your people that. You know why? Because they can't. Only thing they know is the Bible and the Jesus. The Bible and the Jesus. So what I'm saying to my black people, in this dispensation of time, we need to leave the Bible alone. Let's say if we can start planting some grains. But how are we going to plant grains? We have no land. We have no land. So how could we acquire land? We either have to go to the white man and beg the white man for the land, or we have to get our people and gather them up together and let them understand that we need some money so we can buy the land from the white man. So if we can do that, we can get our people out of starvation.
Black men can't have no white baby.
Now, we don't need to teach our children how to plant grains.
All I know this is murder. Murder.
Yes, but we need to. See, black men born with the ability
That is not my home.
to plant grains,
Murder in the
to raise his cattle,
Murder, murder, murder.
to till the soil. But now, these children of this generation is not seeing anyone till the soil. So that's why we need to teach them, so they can learn how to plant grains, so they will not perish away from the face of the earth. But if there's no one is around to teach them, what's going to happen? Just let us think about it. What is going to take place when no black leaders are not teaching the children how to plant grains? All they're teaching the children is about a Jesus. And they can see that the Jesus is a white Jesus, regardless what they say. Regardless what they say, the Jesus is a white Jesus in their mind.
They want sue me for a baby.
Deep down within themselves, maybe they have a thought of them own, I think the Jesus is black, but they will not tell anyone that. They don't want to speak about that
No white baby.
because they're already locked up in the little cage with their Jesus.
No Chinese baby.
So if they stepped out of their cage, they're going to step out of Jesus. So in the meantime, they're dying for hunger.
This is murder in the case.
Oh, you are not dying for hunger in the United States. That's what you're trying to tell me.
Murder in the
But your brothers and sisters are dying in the land of Africa for food.
baby.
And why don't they have food? Because the black men of the Western world is not helping. Who is helping? The only man is helping is the white man. And he's supposed to be the enemies of the black people.
Neither Chinese.
You already call him a blue-eyed devil. Huh?
All I know.
3/4 of the black men in the Western world call the white men blue-eyed devils. They ain't no good. They're Satan people. They're devil people. They're devil worshiper. That's what the black people will tell you in a minute. But yet still, the black man, he stretches his hand out to the white man.
In the case.
He stretches his hand to the white man for jobs.
Me for a child.
He stretches his hand for food. He stretches his hand for clothes.
All I know. This is murder in
He stretches his hand for security.
suing me for a child. That is not my home.
And then they call them blue-eyed devils.
No maintenance. Murder
In the first place, they brought the black people to the Western world, and the black people did not ask to come to the Western world.
This is not my home. Murder in the
And they brutalized them.
They suing me for a child.
Of course they brutalized the black people. That's what I'm trying to tell my people. Don't forget what the white men have done. I know what you're saying. Oh, these that born in this time, they are not the one that caused the brutality. I know they are not the one that caused the brutality, but they still have it in their mind to brutalize you somewhere or another. They don't forget what happened. They teach their children, hey, to stay away from the niggers. They don't want to live with the black people. So what is that telling you? But the black people want to live with them. Every time they move and build a city, the white black people goes in. They don't want to be where you are because they already labeled the black people. You are filthy. You are nasty. You came from the monkey. And you are barbaric. And you is a nigger. That's what they will tell you. The Ku Klux Klan will tell you that in a minute. But we are not that type of people. We are people with knowledge of the earth and its foundation and the contents within the earth. But all of that have been beat out of the black man, so have his knowledge no more. So all you have to do is skip around. Wait until you skip around. So you have no knowledge. But in the meantime, he's dancing for the white man and he's singing for the white man. So the white man paying in the meantime. Also playing balls for the white man. Basketball, baseball, cricket. He's doing all type of stuff for the white man. And he can't see that his people are dying for hunger. He can't. He's locked up into Jesus so much. He can't see. Because there is nobody telling any of the black leaders that, hey, guess what? All your people is going to die for hunger. And do you know who have the food? The white man. Black people are not planting grains no place in the entire world. As I said, as I travel this country and I travel abroad, I have not seen any black men storing up grains. They are not storing grain abundantly. And the white man already know that. You don't think the people in Africa could have food abundantly? Do you know how much land is in Africa? Vast land, farmlands. Do you know how much land is there? And no one is going there to farm these land? Do you know how much water is in Africa? Do you know how much water the river Euphrates consists of? The river Jordan, the river Nile, plus all the rivers are there. And you're going to come up and say people are dying for hunger because drought are there? You got to be kidding. You got to be kidding, people. I'm telling you, if the black men of the Western world get together and organize a way how to get money, chump the money together, we can be a mighty nation. But no one is not doing that. Everybody's trying to grab a little for themselves. Everybody's trying to grab a little. And they take it and they put it back into the white man bank. They put it back into the bank of the white man. They buy a few homes, they buy them from the white man. They buy a few cars, they buy them from the white man. If they buy a yacht, they buy it from the white man. If they bought a plane, they bought it from the white man. So why can't we be buying from our black people? Black people have nothing to sell. Why don't we have anything to sell? Because we don't have any manufacturing. We don't build cars, we don't build planes, we don't build ships, and we don't build trains. We're not building big, large banks and big rise apartment building because we are too messed up. We messed up. But my question is to the black people. What is going to happen to our black people when no one is teaching the children how to use herbs? No one is teaching them how to plant grains. I am asking that question. And I would like all the preachers and all the leaders to ask themselves the same question. What is going to happen to my grandchildren? Oh, well, I'm going to die and leave a few $1 million in the bank for my son. So my grandchildren will have some money. You can't eat money. If the United States stop planting grains, the whole world is going to die for hunger. Did you hear me? If Let the United States right now stop planting grain. The whole entire earth is fade away. United States is the only country that have all the food in the world. No other country have the food the United States have. And it's not the biggest country. So why can't Africa have food? Because majority of the people are black.
Black men can't have no white baby.
Israel have food, and Israel is in Africa.
Can't have no child.
Jordan have food, and Jordan is in Africa.
This is murder.
Kuwait have food, and Kuwait is in Africa.
This is murder in the case.
So why can't Egypt have food, and Egypt is in Africa?
Murder in the case.
Why can't Ethiopia have food, and Ethiopia is in Africa? Because the white men are not there too much.
Me for a tiny baby.
Anywhere the white man is in South Africa, they'll have food.
Black men can't have
They are not dying, but the black people are dying.
baby.
You got white men in Ethiopia.
I'm just a
The white people are not dying, but the black people are dying from the drought.
don't give me your blue-eye baby.
You have white people in Egypt. They're not dying for starvation,
Don't give me
but the black people are dying. That's what I'm talking about. Anywhere the white man is, he's not going to die for starvation
murder in the case.
because they take care of their own. So what I'm saying to my black people, we need to start doing the same thing. Start take care of our own. And when we wake up and realize that that's what we need to do, then we will stop talking about this Jesus and stop reading this book you call the Bible, and we will be a better people.
Tiny baby.
We will be a better people. I guarantee you. If the black man say, let's put the Bible down. Let's put the Bible down. Let's put the Quran down. Let's put all these books down. Let's see if we can take the land and plant grains and feed our people from north, south, east, and west. I guarantee you our people will rise out of starvation and we'll be a mighty nation.
That is not my home.
When the white men saw all these farms and see all the riches of the black men, they would say, whoo, these are some mighty men. Now I believe that they are the foundation of the earth.
Murder. Murder.
And they will keep on thinking that. And they will not try to destroy us.
That is not my home.
Because they see that we are not depending on them.
Murder in the case.
They will be their own nation and we will be our own nation. They will be strong and we will be strong. Because we are more than them.
With me for a child.
No, but we are more than every one of them. No matter if the Chinese have a billion, we are more than every one of them. But they miscount us at all times. Just think about it, the Caribbean, all the Caribbean islands, all the Dutch West Indies islands, all the Canary Islands, and some of Europe, and all of Africa. It's all black people.
I'm no tiny baby.
So how are you going to be less?
If it's this, that murder.
You're not no minority. You're a majority, but they fool you. Plus how many they already killed. They killed thousands and thousands of my people. So if you think they just kill a few, you're wasting your time. If you think they just kill a few, you're wasting your time.
That is not my home.
But the white men know that if the black men get together again, they will be the strongest man upon the face of the earth. But we can't. Why we can't? Because you're pulling against me. See? You're not helping me fight. You're pulling against me. You should be drawing with me together so we can get our people out of starvation.
Murder in the case.
That's all I'm asking for. Let's get our people out of starvation. Do you have a plan? Here is my plan. We must get land and plant grains. That's the plan. Can you help me bring this plan into maturity?
Don't want to pay no maintenance.
Let it come alive. Think about it. Tell your friends. Tell the minister. Tell the teacher. Tell the leaders, hey, this guy have a plan. What is his plan? He want to plant grains so his people can have food. Tell me what's wrong with that. I want to plant grains so my people can have food. Every one of the black men in the Western world, also in Africa, will have food abundantly if we plant grains. Huh? And by the help of each and every individual that is black, we could plant grains. We have a thing in the Highland we call partner. And one person would be the head of the partner. And everybody in the village would give the lady $5, $6, $7, whatever it is. And every week, all that money would go to one of those individuals until everyone into the partner get back their money. It would not be so. If you put $10 into the trust fund, the money would only go to plant grains and buy land. That's all it will do. Buy land and plant grains. Buy machinery and plant grains. No money is going to be taken out for clothing. No money will be taken out for clothing. It will be for food only, regardless what you say, food. So we can have food abundantly. And we will plant grains from north, south, east, and west. If we got to chop the forest down like the white men, we go there and cut it down. Go there with dozer, cut it down. Acres and acres and acres. Plant soybean, pinto bean, black-eyed peas, corn, potato. So we can have food. I guarantee you we'll be a mighty nation. We would be so strong that the white man would be walking with his hand up on his head, wondering what he's going to do because these black men rise up so strong. But as I said, be good. There is nothing I can say to my people besides good. So in the meantime, you're waiting on this Jesus to come. I will be telling you to plant grains. In the meantime, you're reading this Bible. I'll be telling you how to plant grains. And let's see which one of them would be much better. Let's see. You read the Bible, and I teach how to plant grains. And you know what's happened? My people would not die for starvation because they would not be waiting for no Jesus.
I can't have no blue-eye baby. I'm a black-head man. I can't have no Chinese baby. If it's this, that murder in the case.